You know, most people don't really realize this or think about it in this way, but our banking system, including the Federal Reserve, are private corporations. And the goal of the Federal Reserve is to regulate or control the rate and speed of inflation, not fight it. That's been baked into the system since it began in 1913. So what the Federal Reserve's job really is to make sure that the rest of the banks that answer to them make money, have profits. And here we go. These stress tests that the Federal Reserve came up with after the great financial crisis in 2008, mind you, they haven't really installed all of the rules and regs from Dodd-Frank that was instituted in 2010. Oh, no, we can't do that. We need more and more and more time. But it's really quite garbage. Those stress tests were designed to make you feel comfortable that the banking system is safe. But the real goal is to make sure that banks make money no matter what. And they didn't like the stress tests because they felt that in certain areas it was a little opaque. So we know that the Fed is going to change this, and here you go. Banks get more time to weigh in on Fed stress test changes because really, that way they have input and what they want it to look like. But what you need to understand is that it makes it so much more dangerous for you. Now, how do the banks make money? Well, they get to hypothecate or use your equity for their benefit. And you know that means that they have to hold less and less and less reserves. In fact, we are in a zero reserve requirement regime, but they have to hold less and less and less for these big bets that you're not even aware that you're the one that's funding. Your deposits are actually funding this. So here in this deregulation push, banks get $2.6 trillion from deregulation. You will not see this next crisis coming until it's too late. So I encourage you as quickly as possible to call us, get your sound money strategy designed and executed. You need to have physical gold and physical silver that is in your possession and outside of the system, as well as putting yourself in a position to take advantage of the opportunities that will arise during this next financial crisis. And frankly, I can't tell you that it'll happen at 8:35 on Tuesday morning, but I can't tell you it won't either. The time to get prepared is now. Please, local community to ensure that you have surety in food, water, energy, security, barterability, wealth preservation, community, and shelter. And global community to get sound money back in the system again so that we are no longer abused by these flippin' private corporations. Not rocket science, people. Physical gold, physical silver in your possession protects you.